This is CTV Morning Live.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, August 29th. Thank you for joining us. As families across BC prepare for their children to head back to school, parents at one downtown Vancouver elementary school say open drug use is making the area unsafe. Parents at a Vancouver school are worried about open drug use and discarded needles. A new study shows there's something fishy about the seafood you're buying. And another clothing controversy in tennis, this time at the U.S. Open.
CTV Morning Live with Carrie Adams, Jason Perez, Sonia Bieksma, and Mark Dreesen.
Good morning. It is Wednesday, August 29th. Also coming up, is that fish you're eating or fake fish? A seafood watchdog is sounding the alarm. We'll tell you how mislabeling is hurting your wallet and possibly your health. Also, there's an impressive comeback for the Whitecaps with 3 straight goals against San Jose, but can they do it again? We look ahead to their next game, which is on Saturday, Mark, at BC Place.
Which is on Saturday, kickoff at 7 o'clock.
Not the Lions.
Not them. They're enjoying a bye week, too. This is what we're looking at right now from our Shangri-La Tower cam. A lot of cloud around, too. A few showers starting up later. There'll be a few scattered showers around, too, as we're in for a couple of cooler days and a couple of more unsettled days before we get back to some sunny stuff and some warm stuff, too, which may come over the weekend. Got the details coming up, too.
And I'll have all the details regarding some of the construction hotspots. We don't have any actual stalls or accidents on the go, so that's fantastic. But it is busy at the Alex Fraser, so I'll take you there.
All right. Thank you both. As families across BC prepare for their children to head back to school, parents at one downtown Vancouver elementary school say open drug use is making the area unsafe.
CTV News taking on the drug makers.
This is the worst public health emergency in decades in British Columbia.
The province now suing the opioid giants, while our leaders say it's time to take action. Also ahead, Air Canada says it's been hacked, so how can you figure out if you're among the thousands whose details may have been scooped up? Plus a sweltering, sweaty day at the U.S. Open, so why is this courtside costume change sparking so much controversy?
Change right here.
This is CTV News with David Malco.
And good afternoon. We begin with breaking news. The BC government has filed a landmark lawsuit against drug companies. It's an attempt to get them to pay for the rising costs of the opioid epidemic. Tonight on CTV News, sextortion warning.
Do not accept friend requests from people you don't know.
From friend requests to murky emails. What to look out for to avoid becoming a victim. Also ahead, the province takes on the opioid giants.
This is the worst public health emergency in decades.
While we hear from those who say the little pills destroyed their lives.
Better now than never.
And later,
Okay, well, let's change right here.
a courtside costume change at the U.S. Open sparks controversy.
I'm very surprised about it, actually, to be honest.
As other players come to her defense.
If I would say my true feelings, it would be bleeped out.
This is CTV News with David Malco.
And good afternoon. Our top story this hour, a public alert from Burnaby RCMP over an extortion scam possibly involving sexually explicit videos. Let's go live to St. John Alexander in our breaking news center. St. John, how does this all work?
Neighborhood evacuated.
We never have anything happen here. We're very shocked that it could be a meth lab.
A heavy police presence as residents are told to stay away.
Also tonight, a police officer charged with sexually touching a child.
He's just accused, and it's horrible to hear anything like that.
How long he was suspended while collecting a paycheck.
And a terrifying drive-by shooting.
It was really scary because I didn't know what happened.
Bullets pierced this Coquitlam home with children inside who the shooters were really after.
This is CTV News with Mi Jung Lee and Scott Roberts.
Good evening. Breaking news tonight. A plane has crashed at the Boundary Bay Airport.
Brianna Karsten-Smith is live on scene for us. Brianna, what is happening there now?
Tonight on CTV News, get ready for cannabis checks.
Oh, I think it's perfect timing.
The saliva sampler could be coming to a street near you. So can it actually measure if you're impaired?
Well, it's definitely going to be challenged in the courts.
Also tonight, what really killed Delta teenager Kyle Lawsey.
They just thought that he was having an overdose of some sort.
As his family struggles to come to grips with the answer.
We just want his legacy to live on.
Plus, that's not fireworks.
We looked back and there was smoke. You could smell burn all over the place.
So what caused this man's pants to suddenly explode?
This is CTV News with David Malcolm.
And good evening. 49 days and counting until pot is legalized across this country. And tonight, a major development as we continue to ask the question, are we ready? So have
tonight on CTV News. Finally, some much needed rain, but not enough to wash away air quality issues.
I didn't get many training rides in this year just due to, the smoke.
Thousands of riders affected. Takedown in Abbotsford.
Come to the front door with your hands in the air.
Tense moments as police have a home surrounded. And calls to step up safety at trampoline parks.
I can hear him yelling, "Mom, Mom."
A 3-year-old is hurt at the same park where a man died earlier this year.
This is CTV News with Nafisa Kareem.
A welcome sight here in Metro Vancouver. Rain is helping clear the air, but those air quality advisories remain in effect in the Fraser Valley and parts of the interior. Here's one of the reasons why. The Mount Hicks fire burning 10 kilometers north of Agassiz. One of 550 wildfires continuing to burn throughout BC. Smoke has been drifting east for weeks. Good evening. The wildfires have forced detours for the largest fundraiser in British Columbia. Tonight on CTV News. A violent crash on downtown streets.
We thought a bomb went off.
But were police chasing this pickup truck before it crashed, sending 2 innocent people to hospital? Calls to step up safety at trampoline parks.
I could then hear him yelling, "Mom, Mom."
A 3-year-old is hurt at the same park where a man died earlier this year. Measles warning. Someone with the illness used an outdoor pool, putting the public at risk. And a breath of fresh air in Richmond.
I think that there's a collective sigh of relief.
The source of the compost stink south of the Fraser will soon be gone.
This is CTV News with Nafisa Kareem.
Good evening. 4 people have been taken to hospital. 2 of them are suspects after a multi-vehicle crash involving a suspected stolen truck.